Yuri starts clutching her arm. Oh, Jesus! Oh, she's opening up her wounds! Oh, Jesus! Oh, no! Oh my god, that's devastating. What's going on, everybody? My name is Ryan, and welcome back to Doki Doki Salvation. This is episode 5 of my Doki Doki Salvation playthrough. What happened in the last episode? I'm trying to remember, because I literally recorded it last night before I went to bed. But I think I was so tired, I don't exactly remember. I think we went and checked in on all the other girls, and we finished Act 1. I think that's what happened. And we had like a weird moment with Monica. Yuri was super sedated. But yeah. We left it off with us starting Act 2. I don't know how many months later it is from the last part. But anyway, without further ado, we should get in it, shall we? Oh yeah, that's right. We were called out for gaming all night. Sayori, you gotta let me be. Have you ever pulled an all-nighter gaming? Oh my god, it's amazing. But doing it twice in a week, maybe it's not. But once, like every 2 weeks, is alright. Haha, you caught me. It was totally worth it though. Hey, you can't keep doing that, you know. It's not healthy. Alright, I feel like my mom's talking to me. Whatever you say, Sayori. By the way, how's your hand? I haven't asked you about that recently. It's feeling way better compared to last month, so it's a month later. Alright. I give her hand a light tap, barely enough to even harm her. Owie! What was that for? Oh, come on, Sayori. There's no way it hurt that much. Or do you just want more attention from me? No fair, Ryan. You keep calling me out like that. It's embarrassing. It's alright, Sayori. It's pretty cute. Sayori blushes. Aw, Ryan. You're so nice to me. Well, come on. We're going to be late. Walking into the club room feels pretty strange, even after 2 months. Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori are all fully recovered, except for Monica, who is sadly out due to her condition. Okay. So it's been 2 months. Alright. And yeah, that's not surprising. Man, she must have been... Jesus, she was really bad. The damage on her was much worse than the girl. She was in a coma for the first month, and has been in rehab ever since. Sayori, being the vice president, has to take over for Monica, which for the first month was pretty crazy, considering Sayori's clumsy nature. She's pretty great at making the club fun for everyone, though. Hey guys! Hope everyone had a happy weekend. Sayori's bright and happy attitude always brightens my day up. I assume it has a similar effect on Natsuki and Yuri. Oh, well, I spent the entire weekend reading. Sorry, that sounds pretty boring, doesn't it? No, Yuri, that sounds fun. As long as you had fun doing it, who cares if it's boring? What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki looks up at Sayori, turns to me, then back at Sayori. Yeah, it was alright, I guess. Nothing special. I remember that Natsuki never updated me on her issues at home. Not that she should feel obligated to, of course. It's probably really hard for her to talk about it with others. Ryan, how about you? Anything you'd like to share? Not really anything that's interesting enough to share. Aw, well, that's okay, Ryan. We all have boring days sometimes. Except for the fact that my days are always boring. I know that feeling. All I ever really do is sit around, play video games, watch anime, and read manga. Man, I should get out there and do more outdoor activities. Maybe I am some lame weeaboo. At least I have a girlfriend, though. That's a plus. Anyway, Monica didn't give me any instructions over the weekend as usual, so I guess we can all relax and do our own thing, okay? As usual. Yuri goes over to a nearby desk and starts reading her book. Sayori reaches into her school bag and pulls out a cookie. God knows where she finds those. Natsuki goes off to the closet and pulls out some manga from the shelf. I walk over to Sayori and sit next to her. Hey Ryan, why aren't you talking to the other girls? You already spend so much time with me. I gently pat Sayori's hand and laugh. Eh? What are you laughing at? Well, of course I'm going to spend time with you, Sayori. I'm sure the others understand. Well, I just don't want Natsuki or Yuri to feel lonely. Alright, tell you what. I'll talk with the others more this week, okay? Besides, you're probably right. I should be getting closer with them. They're my friends after all. That's the spirit, Ryan. I'm glad you're with me today, though. It's been about 2 months since Sayori has been getting professional help from therapists. Oh, well, that's nice to hear, at least. While she was at the hospital recovering from her injuries, she was also offered help with her depression. She's been getting counseling and taking medications ever since. Oh, God. It's gonna get heavy here, isn't it? Hey, Sayori, how have you been? I'm doing fine. Why? Well, I mean, how is counseling going? Is everything going okay? Oh, it's, going fine. Thank you. Thanks to you, of course. I appreciate the thoughts, Yuri, but I start to struggle with my words. I take a deep breath. Sayori almost lost everything that day, and I don't think that I alone can stop your depression. I just hope you're feeling okay, Sayori. You can be honest with me. Sayori looks as innocent as ever, seemingly unfazed by my sudden emotional outburst. Well, it used to feel like a bat was being swung against my head every time you said you cared for me. Every morning, it was so hard to wake up and get ready for school, but at the same time, I wanted to try my best for you. I told myself every day that I would keep moving because I wanted to make you happy. Some days are hard, but thanks to getting the help I need, and you always being there for me, you push away the rain clouds. You are my sunshine, Ryan. Aw, that's cute. I stifle a chuckle. Sayori's way of putting things never fails to leave a smile on my face. It's always so cheesy, yet I never get tired of hearing it. There's only one thing that matters. She's doing okay now. 2 months ago, she wouldn't even be here. I get up from my desk and guide her to do the same. Come here, Sayori. I grab her by the waist and pull her close to me. I wrap my arms around her and hold her tight. She hugs me back. I will always protect you. We have been hugging for a good 5 minutes before Natsuki calls out to us playfully. Alright, lovebirds, you're making me sick over here. Sayori and I quickly let go of each other, my face feeling a bit hot. Sayori and Yuri giggled while Natsuki burst out laughing. Alright, I surrender. Jeez. Being the only boy in here really sucks sometimes. Alright guys, is everyone ready to head home? Sure, I need to go home already. I'll get in trouble if I'm late. Natsuki walks out of the club room quickly. Well, alright then. I'll see you both tomorrow. Have a nice night. Yuri gracefully walks out of the club room, leaving Sayori and I alone. Well, you want to head out, Sayori? That night? Well, Brian, I was thinking about last night. The one where I automatically know what she's talking about, and I start blushing myself. Excuse me? Oh, I know, Sayori. You don't have to bring it up with me. It was just one night. What the Did they get it on? Like, what is happening? No, silly. I mean, I want to do it again. Whoa. This just got interesting. I feel my body get all wobbly. Did it get hot in here all of a sudden? Without saying another word, Sayori gets closer to me. The warmth of her body fills me with indescribable joy. Almost the same joy I felt the day I rescued her. But I feel excited. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ryan? Hi, Monica. 8, 5, 12, 16. Excuse me? I wake up in a cold sweat. Was that real? No, of course not. I think I'm really starting to miss Monica. Sayori is great at making the club fun and all, but Monica really knew how to help us connect with each other, whether we liked it or not. I decided to plan a surprise visit for her at the hospital. I'll discuss it with Sayori later. I perform my usual morning routine and head out to meet Sayori. Oh, that was interesting. As usual, Sayori runs up to me and gives me a warm hug. I'll never get tired of these. Good morning. Hey, Sayori. Glad to see you're doing so well this morning. The sun is shining super bright today. Indeed it is. It's actually pretty hot now that you mention it. Jeez. I already feel myself working up a sweat. Oh, Ryan, I forgot to tell you. Huh? What is it? I have my counseling appointment this afternoon and won't be able to make it to the club today, so I'll leave you in charge, okay? Oh, well, okay, I guess I can handle the club. It's just Yuri and Natsuki, right? I'm sure you can make them both happy. Come on, we don't need to be late. Don't want to be late. Sayori grabs my hand and we rush off to school. I guess the plan to discuss the surprise visit for Monica will have to wait for now. Walking into the club room only to find Natsuki and Yuri was a little strange. Almost kind of boring. Natsuki and Yuri seemed to be having a nice conversation, so I decided not to bother them for now. I set my things on a nearby desk and take out my phone. I see a text message from Sayori. Remember to spend time with the other girls too, okay? Jeez, easier said than done. I care about Natsuki and Yuri, but it's a little hard for me to talk with them sometimes. I don't want to leave one behind by focusing my attention on one of them. But how is one guy like me supposed to keep two girls happy? I sigh out loud and the two girls both notice. Aw, does the little lover boy miss his girlfriend? Oh, quit harassing him, Natsuki. Let him miss his girlfriend in peace. I mean... Haha, nice one, Yuri. Alright, I get it. I'm just upset because I had to babysit you both today. Whatever. The girls look at me as if they're waiting for me to give them something to do. So now what? Me you don't know? Ugh, you're just as bad as Sayori. Haha, my bad. Well, it's whatever. I'm going to go read over there. Call me if you need me. Natsuki walks off to her usual reading spot, leaving me with Yuri looking as timid as ever. Can I show you something? Oh, sure, Yuri. What is it? Yuri walks over to her bag and pulls out a thick-looking book. She notices my expression and giggles. I wanted to talk about this book I've been reading recently. It's a little different from what I usually read. Huh. Well, that's cool. I honestly thought you were all about horror and nothing else. Yuri looks slightly offended. Good job, Brian. I read other genres too. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to get you upset. That's okay. I really know how to make these interactions awkward, don't I? Anyway, what's this book about? To my relief, Yuri's composure changes. She holds the book close to her chest. It's obvious she really finds comfort in her novels. Well, it's technically a horror story, but it's non-fiction. It's about this German soldier during the Second World War. He's constantly faced with extremely difficult decisions and situations. As a result, he starts to break down mentally and loses sight of who he really is. He's always in a constant state of doubt and comes close to suicide on multiple occasions. He even forces this one family to. Oh, well, that would be a spoiler. Anyway, I enjoy this quite a bit. It puts on display the human physique. Psych, nice. Also, what did he force that family to do? I have a few bad ideas in my mind, and how easily it can be broken by external stimuli. Imagine being placed in situations where you must choose between who lives and who dies. I can't even begin to fathom how much stress that this man must have went through. The writing is so descriptive. It's on par with even the most detailed fictional stories I've read. It chills me to the bone. That's why I love it. Sorry if my mouse was on screen the whole time there. My bad. Coupled with the fact that this is all true, it's absolutely exhilarating. What do you think, Ryan? I'm stunned. Yuri seems to speak almost a mile a minute whenever she talks about literature. It never fails to amaze me. That actually sounds pretty amazing, Yuri. I gotta admit, I'm definitely interested. You are? Yeah, I might ask Sayori if she's up to go to the bookstore. I would love to get a copy of my own. That would be great. We could share our thoughts together. Yuri starts to fidget a little. I went on another one of my rants again, didn't I? That wasn't a rant, Yuri. I enjoyed listening to you talk about this sort of stuff. Seriously, it's like you're the most intelligent one in here. You put the literature in the literature club. Really? I'm sorry, will you excuse me for a moment? What's wrong? Oh. Yuri runs out of the room pretty hastily. Hey, what did you say to her? What? Nothing. Natsuki storms up to me, stands on her tiptoes, getting close to my face. What did you do, dummy? Nothing. She just ran out. Ugh. Yuri always does that. She does? Oh, well, not that I'm worried or anything. She just outright leaves for like 20 minutes and comes back acting as if it was nothing. Well, Natsuki, maybe she just needed to use the bathroom or something. No, you big dummy. You don't think I would have figured that out by now? I don't know. Honestly, I think she gets bored with the club. Even when Monica was here, she would leave like this. Well, have you gone to look for her? Maybe check where she runs off to? Well, no, of course not. I don't want to seem like a creep. Besides, in the end, it's Yuri's personal business anyways. I just wish she'd explain herself before she leaves like that. I take a moment to gather my thoughts. Well, would it make you feel any better if I went to go look for her? Oh god. Natsuki looks at me with a slight look of disapproval before smiling at me. You've always been a creep, Ryan. Jeez. Natsuki gives me a small shove. Now go, hurry up and find her already. Alright. I walk out into the hallway trying to think of where Yuri could have gone. I can't imagine her going too far. She's most likely not at the library. I walk a little further down the hall to find a door slightly open. It leads into one of the empty classrooms. I open the door gently. Yuri? God, I had a feeling. God damn it. Yeah? Ryan, no! Yuri scrambles to hide the knife in her blazer. A look of absolute fear is stitched on her face. Before I have a chance to react to the scene in front of me, Yuri runs out of the room and heads to the girls' restroom. Damn. Yuri, I had no idea. My heart is pounding at the realization that one of my closest friends has been doing this stuff the whole time. And not a single one of us knew about it. What do I do? What am I even supposed to think in a situation like this? Before overthinking it anymore, I rush over to the girls' restroom and press my ear against the door. I hear soft sobs. It's definitely Yuri. Jeez. I should get Natsuki to come check on her. But what if Yuri doesn't want to be seen by her? Oh, to hell with it. She's my friend after all. Are we just walking in? Oh, hell yeah. I nervously opened the restroom door, and luckily only one stall was taken. I hope I don't get caught in here. I walk over to Yuri's stall and knock on the door. Yuri, it's me. Sorry if I seem like a total creep right now. I'm just worried about you. Yuri starts crying a little harder. I wince at the realization that I probably made her feel worse. After a few minutes of hearing nothing but Yuri's soft cries, she starts to speak. Why did you come looking for me? You weren't supposed to see me like this. Yuri's choked up words pain me to my core. I feel tears rush to my eyes, but I stop myself from breaking down and think about my words carefully. Yuri? Yuri continues to sob. You think I'm a freak now, don't you? I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I can't help it. It's the only way I know how to feel better. That wasn't something I expected to hear from someone like Yuri, but now I know more about why she does it. I would never judge you, Yuri. Don't forget that. You're right. It's not your fault, and it never will be. But you have to talk about it. You have to talk to someone about it. Please. I hear Yuri take a deep breath, sounding like she's having an internal battle with herself. The poor girl must be feeling so many emotions right now. I hear the door to the stall unlock. Yuri steps out, her sleeve rolled down so I can't see the cuts. Well, for you, Ryan, I can try. I guess that's a start, but she needs help. I don't know how to help her properly. I'm no therapist or anything, but the least I could do is... Yuri pulls me in for a hug, something I really wasn't expecting. I awkwardly hug her back. Hey, I'm just glad to know you're willing to talk to me. So, can we go somewhere else? I feel kind of creepy standing in the girls' bathroom like this. Yuri quickly lets go of me and realizes the situation we're in. Yes, you're right. Let's go. I open the door and peek outside, just to make sure nobody is around us to see us walk out together. That would give people the wrong idea. I walk out and stand against the wall. Yuri follows, still looking really upset. You know, we don't have to return to the club yet if you don't feel like it. Well, I wouldn't want to keep Natsuki waiting all alone. Oh, speaking of Natsuki, does she know anything about this? No! Yuri suddenly raises her voice, making me jump. No. I mean, I don't know. I just don't want Natsuki to find out the person I really am. She'll think I'm a freak. She won't want to talk with me anymore. Yuri starts to cry again. You, Sayori, Monika, Natsuki, you're all the closest friends I've ever had. I don't want to lose any of you. Hey, Yuri, it's going to be okay. You know I like you for who you are. You don't have to be perfect to be my friend. I'm sure Natsuki understands as well. Yuri stops crying and looks at me, her eyes shining with tears. But I need help. I don't think I could stop on my own. I'm afraid of myself. I'm afraid of the things I do to myself. Ooh, that hits close to home. But I can't help it. Ever since I was a little girl, I would be punished a lot for doing the things I loved. Oof. In my parents' eyes, I wasn't the perfect girl they wanted me to be. And now I push people away. I don't want people to know who I really am. It's why I ran away from you. I'm afraid that if I reveal my true self to others, they'll just leave me. So, when I cut myself, I feel a release of all the tension built up inside. It's exhilarating. Whenever I feel intense emotions, I just need to cut. Whenever I'm happy or sad, envious or scared, I just want to tear my arm apart. Oh, Jesus, fuck, man. Yuri starts shaking. It's clear she's never opened up to anybody like this before. This doesn't feel right. Yuri clenches her wounded arm. What? I involuntarily let out a gasp. Is she... No. I shouldn't be telling you this. I messed up, like I always do. I don't need your help. You can't help me, no matter what you do or what you say. I'm too far gone, and I'm messed up by telling you. I know you hate me now, and I know the other girls will hate me too. People will say I'm nothing but a freak, nothing but a girl just seeking attention. But there's one thing those people get wrong. I don't want attention. I just want everyone to leave me alone. You should go back to the club with Natsuki, Ryan. Tell her I'm quitting the literature club. Yuri starts clutching her arm. Oh, Jesus! Oh, she's opening up her wounds! Oh, Jesus! Oh, no! Oh my god, that's devastating. Ah, my god. Jesus, man. Yuri starts clenching her arm harder. She's hurting herself. Just leave me alone. Yuri closes her eyes and starts crying softly. What do I do? I'm obviously not leaving her here by herself. I think back to that day 2 months ago. Sayori, how would you handle a situation like this? I slowly walk over to her, but to my surprise, she starts walking backwards. Stay away from me. Yuri starts scratching at her sleeve. God! Fuck! God damn it, Yuri! Stop! Just stop, Yuri! Fuck! Wincing in pain, I feel absolutely hopeless. I get an overwhelming feeling of urgency similar to how I felt when I walked in on Sayori that night. I don't dare to move a muscle in attempts to stop her from inching further away from me, but she keeps on walking backwards. Oh, Jesus Christ. She positions herself against the wall and lets her tears fall down her face. A small drop of blood leaks through her sleeve. She's opening up her wounds right in front of me. Fuck. Yuri. Yuri opens her eyes slowly. I couldn't stop myself from yelling. All just an act of depression. Please, don't walk away from this. I don't know how to help you. I really don't. But walking away from this isn't going to make things better. You don't understand, Ryan. I can't be helped. Yes, you can. I know you can. I stopped myself at the thought of Sayori's counseling. The drop of blood falls off Yuri's hand and lands on the floor. My own tears follow. My vision gets blurry and I feel my chest get heavy. Ryan, don't cry. I wipe the tears from my eyes. Yuri, I don't know how to help you, but I can't bear to see you like this. If this doesn't prove that I don't care about you, I don't know what else it'll take. I once told a special someone that I'd always be there for them. That I'd never let them go and I would always be by their side. Can't you see that I feel the same way? You're my friend, Yuri, and I know it'll take a lot of time and effort. But I know you can get better again. Yuri stays quiet and lets her tears fall to the ground. Damn it. How am I supposed to get through to you? Without thinking, I walk over to Yuri and wrap my arms around her. Yuri doesn't react. Yuri, these feelings, I know how intense they are for you. I know you've been so stressed to a point where this feels like the only solution for you. But I want to help you find a healthier way to deal with it. I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. I don't think you're a freak, and I don't hate you. And I can't assure you with 100% confidence that... I can assure you with 100% confidence that the club really cares about you. Monica, Sayori, and Natsuki. I'm sure they want nothing more than for you to be okay. Because we're your friends, and we care about you more than you could ever imagine. I feel Yuri's arms raise and wrap around me. She's finally hugging back. Yuri's body shakes gently. She lets out a louder cry and buries her face into my blazer, her warm tears soaking it up. Her cries are loud. It's like every emotion she's ever suppressed is coming out all at once. Yuri really needed this. A few minutes pass before Yuri starts to speak again. Do you really care about me that much? Do you... Yuri chokes up on her words. Do you really want me to get better? Of course I do, Yuri. I want to see you get better. I wouldn't be here with you if I didn't care. Yuri starts calming down. Her breathing has slowed to a gentle rhythm with an occasional twitch. I gently rub her back to comfort her. I wonder, when was the last time anybody has shown how much they care for her? How many people has she pushed away throughout her life? Yuri, I promise I won't tell Natsuki or anybody. And I promise I'll do everything in my power to help you get through this. We'll pull through. Together. Yuri clenches my back. I feel another tear land on my uniform. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. Oh, fuck me. Well, let's call this episode here. Jesus Christ. And that will do it for this episode of Doki Doki Salvation. Jeepers. Maybe went over like a minute or two over the time limit. But I didn't know really where to end that off. So we're going to end it here. Jeepers, what happened this episode? Well, we had that weird moment with Sayori and Monica coming out of nowhere. We then had Sayori kind of calling sick. And then we had that moment with Yuri. But Jesus Christ, man. What an episode. What an episode. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode of Doki Doki Salvation. I know I already said that. But hope you all enjoyed this video. Feel free to let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to subscribe. Sorry if you could hear my phone vibrating. Also, feel free to check out my merch store down in the description below. You don't have to buy anything, but I would appreciate it if you did. Check it out. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night, great afternoon, great evening, whatever time it is for you. The link to this mod, as always, is down in the description below, as well as my Doki Doki Salvation playlist, so you can go back and check out the other Doki Doki Salvation videos I have made. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!